Numbers mixed on housing. On the start side, it was a bit negative. On the permit side, a bit positive. And, of course, the dollar index virtually unchanged after the downgrade this morning. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Rick Santelli. Housing starts for August falling 5%, the biggest decline since the month of April. And home builders like Hovnanian the Pain, shares are down more than 60% this year. Ara Hovnanian is president and CEO of Hovnanian Enterprises. Ara, it's great to speak to you once again.
Glad to be here.
I've had the pleasure of talking to you over the course of a few years during this housing downturn. Back in June 2010, you're actually very enthusiastic. In your most recent quarter, your commentary had been that there are very few signs of recovery so far. What went wrong here? What'd you get wrong?
You know, the market, it's been a prolonged, obviously historically long downturn, beyond anyone's expectations. And there have been ups and downs. We had the boosting effect of the homebuyer tax credit. There's been positive news, bad news, and the market seems to go up and down, bouncing along the bottom at the moment.
Given that things have changed since then and that you are much more optimistic about the housing market than you are right now, you do say in your recent earnings release that you have a focus on maintaining adequate liquidity. There are a lot of people out there who are questioning what adequate liquidity means. At the end of the most recent quarter, you ended your quarter with $334 million or so in unrestricted cash. JP Morgan says by the end of 2012, you're going to have to raise more capital. What can you tell investors about your need to raise more capital at this point in the cycle?
Well, as we said at our quarterly conference call, we're comfortable with our liquidity. We were positive cash flow even last quarter before we spent a lot of money buying new land. We'll be more positive, as we said, we believe in the fourth quarter. The one good thing about our business is you can control the governor on cash flow by how much land you buy. So we'll adjust accordingly. It's something we're focused on. We know the market's concerned about it, but we're comfortable, and we absolutely don't think we're going to run out of cash at the end of 2012.
Mr. Hovnanian, I struggle to find a reason to own your stock when I see headlines like this. Credit Suisse, limited cash, mountain of debt. Wells Fargo raises the issue of going concern. Credit Suisse says that you should lose $1.85 next year. Why do you own a stock when I just see red ink after red ink after red ink? Because we are about finding stocks that work, sir.
Look, Jim, I understand concerns. It's a difficult market, and we're feeling the pain of it. But
Toll Brothers isn't feeling that pain, and they're in your same area.
In long term, show great returns for the investors.
But again, I got to draw. I mean, you're in a competitive market with Toll Brothers. I'm not hearing that same issue with Toll.
I've lost the audio. Can't quite hear you.
Wow.
Are you there?
Cannot hear you right now.
All right, so we'll try and work out Ara's, audio situation. Obviously, he's lost some audio. What I would have liked to have asked as a follow-up to you is that the fact of the matter is the company may be comfortable with liquidity levels, but obviously investors are not.
Right.
So at some point you have to address these investor concerns. Anyway, as we try and fix this, we'll take a short break. Coming up next, a search for many happy returns. Kramer with the pathway to profits in today's Mad Dash. As we head to break, take a look at futures once again. Again, we are looking at a higher open after yesterday's losses here on Wall Street.
Okay, yeah, maybe some of those little spinach quiches, those were fun. Yeah, but not that other stuff, that was too salty last time. And then I was thinking that I'd probably wear those little brown boots that I got last week. Did you see those? Yeah, those were great, weren't they? Oh yeah, those are so cute with the earrings. No. Really? No. He actually got escorted out. I know. Really?
When an investment lacks discipline, it's never this obvious. Introducing Investment Discipline ETFs from Russell.
Visit RussellETFs.com for a prospectus containing the investment objectives, risk, charges, expenses, and other information. Read and consider it carefully before investing.
Somewhere in America, city comes to life. It moves effortlessly, breathes easily. It flows with clean water. It makes its skyline greener and its population healthier. All to become the kind of city people want to live and work in. Somewhere in America, we've already answered some of the nation's toughest questions. And the over 60,000 people of Siemens are ready to do it again. Siemens answers.
Arnold Palmer's story is an inspiring golf and business performance. While rising to the pinnacle of the golf world, he had a vision
to become